If it is in your power to bridge the gap, take the first steps. Today, as our CoffeeCast focuses on the pillar of home, I share an experience from my own life in the hope that it may inspire change in yours. So my father reached out to me the other day, trying to arrange a regular Zoom call with my children, his grandchildren. He acknowledged that he'd kind of allowed their relationship, his relationship with them to atrophy and perhaps to not even develop at all. And that having seen some of his friends who had a regular weekly Zoom slot with their grandchildren, he realized that perhaps something needed to be done. And I thanked him deeply for taking the first steps to create such a connection with his grandchildren. And yet I also acknowledged to him my sadness that his message did not mention in any way the gap in our relationship. He and I have not spoken for about 4 months. And when we do, it's very, very surface level. It's, George, have you sorted out a pension yet? George, have you got a job yet? George, are the kids okay? Is the dog okay? And there will be nothing beyond that. And so while I applauded my father for taking the first steps, there was a step that was missing. And equally, I said to him, I'm sorry that I've not taken steps because I've not known how to connect with you and build the kind of relationship you might cherish. And I hope that from these exchanges that he and I now can begin to take steps to bridge the gap that has opened up between us. In truth, a gap that has probably existed for decades. And I also know that there are levels of emotional intelligence I don't know that my father possesses. I don't know that he wants to possess them. And so I have to be okay with that. I have to be okay with perhaps discovering that the only relationship he is capable of having with me is checking whether I have a pension, rather than whether my soul is content. I do know that he offers me a profound gift in being able to interrogate what gaps may already exist between my children and I, and for me to then, before it is too late, do all that is in my power to bridge those gaps, to create a full connection. And it really has landed for me that whilst I'm building greater life, and thank you so much for tuning in to the Greater Life CoffeeCast, which is your daily dose of inspiration and insight to accompany your morning cuppa. It really strikes me that the phase I am in at 41 is the parenting phase. And that I think I've been resisting this and perhaps therefore creating gaps between me and my children. But I recognize now that when I make parenting the deep purpose for this phase of my life, the deep focus, everything else benefits. The power and the desire I have to build greater life skyrockets because I know that I am doing something that can support our members to become elders. And for all that I know that my children, that I need elders in my life. And I know also that I help to create a world of greater possibility when I support enterprising over 50s to unleash their potential to develop prosperity and legacy. Well, then everyone benefits, not least my children. So I am with profound gratitude that the exchange with my father and the gaps in our relationship, the dearth of our relationship, has also seeded this new awareness, this new clarity. So whatever you can do today to bridge any gaps with those you love, my hope is that this little coffee cast might inspire you to take the first step. All right. Have a great day.